Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced from alexmercedcoder.com, and here I'm going to be covering sort of one of the topics that applies to all programming languages, because all programming languages use regex, and it's a very useful topic, but also a very difficult topic. Okay, regex is one of those things that every programmer kind of dreads at times, because it's not the easiest thing to read or understand. And the purpose of regex is to be able to kind of parse strings and find so for example, maybe I just want to parse all the times out of a string and just say, hey, I want to grab this 9 p.m. here, or I want to grab this call number right here. Or maybe you just want to verify that a piece of information, validate a form, make sure that, hey, someone put the phone number in the way you want it, someone put the email in the way you want it. This is what regex does. It allows you to kind of communicate to your programming language that, hey, this is what either what I'm looking for or how something should look like. So basically, what I'm using here is regexer or regexer.com. This is just a place where you can practice regex. I highly recommend spending some time here trying to sit there and figure out, okay, how can I make how can I validate an email? How can I create a date, search? But the way it starts is we have two slashes. There's always two slashes, okay, forward slashes, and that basically signifies the beginning and the end of your expression. Okay, this regular expression. And if you want to know what the history of regular expressions are, and why they are the way they are, what you want to do is go look up the Computer File YouTube channel. There's a video on what does grep mean, G-R-E-P. Grep is a command in the terminal, but basically the creation of a regular expression actually has something to do with the creation of grep. It's an interesting story. I'll let you go watch that video. But again, you always have a backslash in the front, backslash in the beginning. So right now this period here just means matches any character except line breaks. So basically this whole line is going to be considered, and that's what's happening here. That everything is blue is considered a match. Okay. Now here I can specify, word, digit, white space, in the sense that, okay, I want there to be, so anything that is a mix of a word, okay, then then white space, then a digit will match. So you see here that matches it because, hey, you have text, then you have space, then you have a digit. Okay, cool. So that ends up matching that. Okay, but you see it only grabs like a letter, so I want to specify like, hey, it could be any amount of letters. So let's see here, how do we do that? Okay, characters, groups, and lookarounds, capture group, select reference. Okay, so if I put this asterisk here, 0 or more, 1 or more. Okay, so actually what I want to do is I want to add a plus. So this means like 1 letter or more, and this could be maybe 1 digit or more, let's say. Yep. And see, now it grabs the whole word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is because it can be more than 1 in either direction. That's what the plus does, more than 1. But notice here it doesn't grab this because we have this character here in the middle that kind of screws things up. Okay. So if I wanted to grab this date, I'd have to do something like this. So let's see here. So let's just grab the date. Okay. Let's do, we want this to be a digit, okay, because 9 is a digit, so that'd be a backslash D, which could be more than 1, but then it's going to have a colon, so I think we just put the colon in there, yep, and then it's going to be more digits, which could be more than 1, okay, and then basically right after it could be either A or P, or yeah, AM or PM. And then just M. Does that work? Yep, there you go. So you can have, more than 1 digit up front, then a colon, then more than 1 numerical digit, then either the letter uppercase A or uppercase P, then the letter M. Cool. And there I grab 9 p.m. And actually this one I'm going to save. Okay, so what you can do is you can save your patterns here. Where's the button to save it? Oh, here we go, save. Okay, this is time. Save. Cool. Let me bring this back out. Okay, let's go back over here. Let's go to cheat sheet. Okay, let's see what other cool ones we have here. Start ending of the string. So you found one that just gets something that just ends in that way. I could do something like this. Where's the ending thing? Start end of the string. So this is if I want to explicitly say that it has to start a certain way. So if I wanted to say, hey, I just want words that start with T, so do like carrot, T, and then I would do letters plus, so it can be any kind of letters afterwards. Let's see, does this find anything? No, it doesn't. Okay, and then let's put a $sign for the end. No, that doesn't work. What if I did this? Time. See, your beginning matches the beginning of the string, of the beginning of the line. Beginning matches. Oh, okay, it has to be at the very beginning of the string. I see. So if I did like hello, see, that works because hello is the very beginning of the string. If I just wanted to grab the time, I could just put time. Okay. Cool. Let's see here. Word, not word boundary. So if I put /b, oh, should be b. Word boundary matches a word boundary position between a word character and a non-word character or position. And then I guess after that we'll see a digit. And see, that gets that because there's a word before it and then there's a number right after it. And then if I did plus, it grabs all the numbers. You know, you get a feel for this. But against backslashes, and then the forward slashes are beginning and end, and the backslashes help you identify the stuff in the middle. Okay, let's see here. Other good ones. Back reference to group 1. Non-capturing group, positive look ahead, quantifier, 0 or more, exactly 5, 2 or more. Okay, so use curly brackets if you want to do, you know, an exact match. So if I want to go back to that date thing, so let's go bring that back up. So let me go to my patterns, time, put that in there. Now, if I wanted to make this more specific, what I could do is I could say, hey, this could be 1 or 2, because it really should never be. So 1, 2, so it's either 1 or 2 numbers. And then same thing here, 1 or 2. It should never really be 3 for a time stamp. All right, let me take out the plus sign. And that works, but that's more specific. So if someone were to put like 109 0-00 p.m. So if I were to make this like 109, it's no longer, that part's not going to match. Okay, it's only going to be the part that does match. Okay, cool. So 9 p.m. Okay, here's some of the other examples of ones I've made. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. This one's for a date, so it's basically number, then a /, then number, /, then number, 4 numbers. Okay, and well, but basically you guys kind of get the idea there. I mean, there's a lot you can do with it. There's a lot to learn. It's just all a matter of practice. And basically, how you would use this in JavaScript is there is a match function. So let me always forget the syntax for that because I don't use it very often. But let's see here, syntax. Oh no, let's do JavaScript match. Yep, I thought it was a string method. So let's go bring up my little testing file. Testing. Okay, let me go back over here, take a look at the syntax here. So yeah, see, there's your regex. Okay, and then it does the match. And it returns you true or false if it matches. So let's say here we have our string, which equals, today is March 10th, 2020. So that's our string. Then we're going to have our regex. Okay, which will be, let me use the one that I have over here for date. Okay, and that needs to be slash G. G just means it's a global search, so you kind of need that at the end there. There are different suffixes you can use. So that's what these flags are. So case, whether it's case insensitive, whether it's multi-line, single line, Unicode, you know, there's little things you can choose. So this site here really makes it easy to kind of create a good regex pattern. So there's my regex. So then I wanted to say, hey, string, so that's console.log, string.match, and then we're matching it against regex. And that should return us true. Does this string match this pattern? Oh, that's the wrong file. They just ran some server somewhere. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to cd node testing.js. Okay. You just return the string. Let's just double check what this is. This is return a boolean? No. Oh, okay, I see. It searches for it. Okay. And then just returns it to you. So if this was a part of a bigger string, so if I were to do like today's date is 3/10/20, and then I would say, hey, give me that. See, it still fishes out the date. So if I want to parse a string for particularly a date, then that's how I would do that. So this is kind of like how a lot of frameworks will parse out some of the commands you put in there. Because what it is, or basically like how JSX works, it's just basically using regex to parse the HTML that you pass in, and then build the DOM out of it. Okay, but is there a true and false? I thought there was. Array. The array operation does not include G flat. We'll return the resemble as so related functions. I'm sure there is. If big link includes italics link match all. Let's see what match all is. Method returns an iterator of a results matching a string against a regular expression. So this is the same thing, except it'll return you more than one item. So before it returns you the first item that meets the regular expression. No, we'll compare. Let's see what that is. Nope. Not what I'm looking for. No, 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 no. No. You can use regex for replace. So you can sit there and say, hey, you know, you use your regex, and I can be like, so here you put the regex of what you're looking for, and then you put what you're replacing it with. So I could do, if I were to do replace, I'm looking for anything that meets this regex, and then I'm going to say, hey, replace it with the date. And what that does, today is the date. Gives me that string back with that piece replaced. So that's fun. Look, any other places where you can use regex a bit? Substring strike starts with split small slice. No, no. No, 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 no. Value. Let's see what this is. If there's a return value of a string object. Nope. Okay, I thought that was like a true or false function, but I guess not. Although that wouldn't be too hard to make, I'd expect. So with that case, I will see you guys later. That gives you an introduction to regex, what it does, how you'd use it, at least in JavaScript, but every language pretty much uses it. So have a great day and enjoy.